So I have had my car, my new car, not new car, for a little bit, and I have yet to put a dash cam in it. We got this one sent to us, the Thinkware dash cam. It's the U1000. Looks like, spec-wise, looks like a nice dash cam. Price-wise, it also looks like it should be a nice dash cam. Coming in Canadian right now, $469. So not an inexpensive dash cam by any means. And right now it even says this is the lowest price it's been in 30 days. So we're going to take a look at the Amazon ad. As always, we're going to crack open the box, see what it comes with. I'm going to then put it in the car, drive around with it for the next couple days, and we'll let you know our thoughts and show you some sample footage. So let's see, U1000 dual dash cam, 4K Ultra HD. So it's got a 3840 by 2160 front camera, which is good. It's got a 2560 by 1440 rear camera, which is also good. Now in my car, can't really test the rear camera because this is something that normally you would put in the rear window. And because I have a convertible, I can't really cable it or anything like that. What I may do is just put the rear camera facing forward so that you can see the quality of it. We'll go with that. It does say that it has 150-degree wide angle, which is good. G sensors, Sony sensor, parking mode, Wi-Fi, GPS, cloud enabled. It seems to have all the bells and whistles in it. Plus, as far as the pictures go, it's kind of snazzy looking. It does look like it's pretty low profile, which I like, because that means I can kind of tuck it in and either like hide it behind the mirror or something like that, which I think would be really good. What does it say here? What does it say here? 4K, yep. 150-degree, yep. Anti-file corruption technology. All right. 1-year manufacturer's warranty. And Thinkware Cloud 2.0. All right. Which features what? Remote live view, geofencing, parking impact notifications, locate vehicle and driving impact notifications, hotspot connection is required. All right, well, we'll see, I guess we'll see. Anyways, I will put links down below to where you guys can go take a look at this. And if you want to pick one up, cool. If you want to just read some of the information on it, cool, whatever, links down below. Anyways, here it is, Wi-Fi hotspot. So I guess if you, I don't know, connect it to your phone. I'm not even sure. A polarized filter is included. That's kind of cool. It'll help you get better like highlights and stuff like that in reflective areas and like the sky and etc. etc. Thinkware dash cam. Do not accept if the seal is broken. Seal's not broken, so we're good. A little bit more goodness on the back. And what is this? Cancer and reproduction harm. What? This probably came out of California or something. When I was in California last, you couldn't go anywhere without there being some warning about getting cancer. I don't understand. But anyways, here it is. So, yes, know what that looks like? It looks like a radar detector, you know? That's what it looks like. I think this is the camera. Yeah, that's the camera. That totally looks like a radar detector. That's interesting. Anyways, that's going to go down here. And then we have a booklet of a manual. Yes. Can I even read that? Did anybody else hear that? That was the weirdest sound I've ever heard in my whole life. Yeah, I don't know if you guys heard that. I have a feeling it was puppy and cat, maybe. Anyways, it's got a whole bunch of I can read it. I'd like to see it a little bigger. I'm just saying. You are going to get all kinds of cabling. This cabling is going to be for the rear camera so that you can feed the cables between it. Plus, a lot of this cable is so that you can wire it into your battery and stuff like that. And that's for like the parking modes. Again, we're not doing any of that in the review, but you know that you have it. Again, here we go, some more cabling. It looks like it's actually got some like waterproof cabling. This is going to be your cigarette lighter plug-in and stuff like that. So, okay, that's cool. This is the rear camera. Yeah, and there's a little. This one's just going on with like a little sticker. Yes, small. They all have covers on them, so just make sure you take the covers off of those when you put them in there. That's a crazy long amount of cable, but you want more than not enough, I guess. What is this here? Oh, this is the circular polarizing filter right there. It's just tiny, but you get one. Cool. Thinkware Cloud, so I'm guessing maybe you get like a little bit of time with it. So you get a scan here. Sweet deal. A whole bunch of like mounting sticky stuff. So the one thing I'm noticing is that this camera here, wherever I put it, this camera here doesn't seem to have, yeah, like I'm trying to figure out where its mounting plate is. That's its mounting plate right there. So it sits, but you know, where does it sit? Does it sit on the dash? Does it like actually on the dash? Because that's, you know, that's it. That would make sense if it just sat on the dash, not on the actual window. Which may not be horrible anyway, because I'm curious, do they actually have this shown? Well, they show it that way, right? But my curiosity is, how does it mount? Because if that mounts in your car on your window, yes, that can't bend, and your window would be like that, right, on an angle, and that would point just down, right? That can't bend. But if it was down like this on your dash, I guess it, oh no, I guess the lens, if you look at it, right, the lens has a bit of a, you can't spin it, but the lens definitely does have, you guys see it? Maybe if I turn this, it is angled, right? So that this, you'd have it sitting kind of like that. I guess it's hoping that your window is not too steep, is my guess. And then it sticks on with this. So I am definitely putting this up behind my mirror to get it up as high as possible. And then you do have just a bunch of little kind of menu-y things on here. A big record button and some options, as well as on the side, some places to like plug your power in, etc., etc. What is that? That is radar. It actually has a spot to put a radar. Look at that. Isn't that something? Right? And more little microphones and micro SD card slot, and it comes with, looks like it comes with a micro SD card, which is in size, probably not overly large, but we'll find out here if we can open this. And this will be, I'll put it in now so I don't forget, because I will forget for sure. I'll go outside and I'll be like driving around for like 3 days, and my eyes are getting worse for sure. I can't read that. I can't read that. You guys, can you read that? Can you see what that says? Anybody? I'll know by the time you get this, but it doesn't really matter. It's just going to loop anyway. So, in it goes. We got a card. Sweet deal. And a bunch of other little cable mounts and things like that. All right, well, let's go put it in the car. I'm going to drive around with it for the next couple days. And then we'll come back, show some footage, and give you our thoughts. All right, guys, so we have had the opportunity now to use the dash cam probably for the last 3-4 days. Install is easy. Actually, the app works really good. One of the nicest things, and I'll put it right here, is that when you start up the actual dash cam, it kind of goes through a little bit of instructions on how to actually connect it to your cell phone so that you can view it and get it set up properly and just use the app.
Continuous recording will now start. On your smartphone, connect to a Wi-Fi network whose name starts with Thinkware. GPS connected.
So that's kind of cool. It does that every time it starts, so it would kind of be nice. Maybe it's something in the app that you can say it's been done, please don't announce it anymore, but at least it does give you warning that, you know, it is connected, it is recording, it is connected to GPS, etc., etc. And it does connect to all of them, at least in our area, really fast, so that's really good. Image quality, we tested it in bright daylight, Again, you guys will be seeing clips throughout this whole thing. We tested it kind of as it was getting a bit darker. And of course, we did test it when it was dark. And we didn't install the rear camera out the back window because, again, since was going in a convertible, that back window is just not feasible to put anything like that in it because it folds down and you just can't do it. So I decided I'm going to use it as a in-dash recorder. So I actually mounted it on top of one of my screens facing towards me so that you guys could get some idea of the width, an idea of the actual quality that this puts out. Now I realize the forward camera is putting out 4K, and then the back camera, or for me the in-dash camera, is actually putting out 1440p or about 2.5K, 2.7K, something like that. Image quality is good. You know, I like the fact that you get 4K and 2.5K. That's not something that you see in less expensive models. And I think color accuracy is good. Definitely is a bit of over sharpening, but we see that in pretty much the majority of dash cams out there. We see a lot of compression. Again, that's on the majority of dash cams out there, and that's done because we need to be able to store hours and hours and hours on an actual memory card versus storing on a camera, let's say like this one, where we get 10 minutes can take, you know, 10 gigs worth of footage. So that would not be very useful. Yeah, no, it's good. The only, again, issue that I have with it, I think, is that it seems like it's kind of a fixed angle, which makes it a little harder to make sure that it's kind of pointing in the right way. But it seemed to work out fine for me. It is really wide, which is really good. So I got a lot of dash in my shot, but you can still see everything, which was really good. Not the most budget-friendly dash cam out there, for sure. It definitely has some price on it, but I think you get what you pay for. Oh, and the other thing too is, and it's a setting inside the app, I'll put a clip up here, is that it defaults to, like, for bump sensitivity and like collision sensitivity, it's set to mild, and it was going off a fair bit. Like, it would go off every time I hit a bump. It would actually go off because my car has performance exhaust on it right now. Every time I would accelerate really hard and it would get really loud in the car, it would actually set the dash cam off and say that something had happened, and it would lock a file. Which is fine, but you get a little beep all the time, so just be aware of that. I'll probably switch mine up to medium so that it's not quite as sensitive, but it's better to have it too sensitive than not sensitive enough. All right, links down below if you guys are interested in this. It is probably one of the higher end dash cams that you can get. And that's it. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the little notification bell, and we'll see you guys next video. Later.